Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I promised you that I will be consistent, and I am being consistent. It is 10:55 p.m. Here in Manchester. I'm somewhere at some car park charging the car, but I made sure whilst I'm charging the car that I bring you some thoughts of mine from the Mandem talk, and then some thoughts of what's been going on, and just general catch up on Manchester United really. Firstly, I want to say, if you're watching this video, I wholeheartedly appreciate you. I really appreciate the fact that you guys are supporting the channel. The views have been amazing. The support, the subscribers, the likes, the comments. Wow, like, I'm so humbled. I'm so honored and gassed by it. I can't tell you, like, I just am. I'll talk a bit more about that towards the end, but let's get to it. So, Mandem talk today. Marcel came with a suit and, with the sunglasses, and tried to do his talk about Manchester United, and there are many fans like Marcel out there. He's a brother of mine, big love to him. But let me tell you this, the question I want to pose to you today, if the whole squad was fit against Liverpool, does the football change anyhow? Do we play any better? Is there anything that changes if Lenioro comes back? Do you know what I mean? The probability of us winning against Liverpool, how much does it go up by if Lenioro was fit, or Luke Shaw was fit, or Mason Mount was fit, or Rasmus Højlund was fit? Let's ask ourselves these questions, because Lenioro being fit means our defense is better, but that doesn't mean that our football is better. Luke Shaw being fit means we have a bit better in personnel in terms of maybe crossing or passing or first touch, but he's not going to win us the game. He's not a game-winning player. Lenioro isn't a game-winning player. They may have individual moments, with that being said, just like Ahmad can, just like any player can have an individual moment. But how much can we confidently say that our football will change if those players come back? And that is a big concern, because last season, you and me and many other people complained about injuries. Whether you were Ten Hag in or out, you complained about injuries, or you were annoyed by injuries or frustrated by injuries, and I get it. But you can't be this season, because I spoke with Stella the other day, and he was saying that the squad, is it actually that much better? And the fact is, yes, it is. The squad is a lot better. Let's actually start making a bit more noise about the squad. You've got De Ligt, from a top club to a top club to a top club. He's now come to Manchester United. You've got Mazraoui. So far, he's hit the ground running, in my opinion. You've got Martinez, World Cup winner. We know what he can do. There's a bit of concern about him, but I'm not overly bothered. About Martinez. We've got Dalot, our player of the season. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got full faith in Dalot. Kobe Mino, again, a young player, very, very huge amount of potential, and very, very good, competent on the ball. We need to protect him and play to his strengths. We've got Bruno Fernandes, that the manager loves, and there are probably more majority fans love him, and number one chance creator in the league last season, so we know he can create chances. Garnacho, the most impactful player in the Premier League last season. Rashford, I'm going to excuse him, but we have Ahmad, we have Xerxes. Now, this is where the problem comes in. The problem comes in is our front line actually doesn't look scary. I really like Amad Diallo, but let's actually address this. People, can you tell me on any given match day that you can say that our front line can terrorize a back line? I've actually been thinking about this. This is like thoughts from the car. As I drive at late nights, I'm thinking, can our front line actually cause problems to a team's back line? Rashford isn't performing at all like he would do, a couple of seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, or 4 seasons ago, sorry. He's not that young Rashford that we know. Ahmad can barely get himself into the team because he keeps getting in and then getting out, getting in, getting out. Garnacho, big conversations to be had about him, because as much as he's made loads of impact for Manchester United, can he be that week in, week out starting winger right now? and produce 10, 15 goal contributions, assists, GA in a season, 15 GA, solid in a season. Xerxes, not proven anything. I'll be deadly honest, not proven anything. We like the look of him. We think he can become a good player. But again, potential FC. Rasmus, a huge potential FC. Like there's nothing to say that Rasmus can do anything at all. Just bar the odd goals. What we know is he can go numerous games without scoring. So Anthony, bro, you can't even bet a pound on him to score, bro. Like, you can't lose that. It's just, there's no hope for Anthony right now. I saw that something on Instagram that he might be linked with a loan to Fenerbahce under Jose Mourinho, and I think that would be the best move for his career. Under Jose Mourinho, that's the only manager that could probably make something out of him. In bench, Toby Collier, too young. Do you know what I mean? Look at our actual squad. There's loads of potential players in there. There's loads of good players in there. But how does the football change if we get better players? That's the biggest question of it all. If we take Rashford out and put Vinicius Jr. in there, the football will change a little bit because you got Vinicius Jr. But I don't think that would help us win the league. Do you know what I'm saying? The football has to change for us to be able to sustainably come top 4, top 3, top 2, and, climb that ladder. With these centre-backs, with these midfielders, with this keeper, with these strikers, it's just all a bit of a mix. And this is another question I'm going to pose to you, right? I don't know many managers who've had an entire, how many players has he brought in to Manchester United that he wanted? Anthony, De Ligt, Mazraoui, Onana, Martinez. Bro, if you actually count, he might have 70-80% of the squad of his own players, if not more. And on starting 11 or on squad on match day, there's bare of his players. Like, the whole black line is his. And the other question is, in a couple years time, right, in 5 years time, 7 years time, 8 years time, if this manager stays, for example, right, what is he going to do? Where is he going to find his next De Ligt, his next Onana, his next Malacia, his next Martinez, next Anthony? Where is his talent ID? Where is his ability to improve players? And no, I'm not going to give him credit for Garnacho and Kobe Mino. I'm not. He's brought them into the first team out of injuries. Not like he's brought them in when the season's going good or when he really saw the potential. He was riddled with injuries, and the players' abilities have carried them to be playing first team in Manchester United. They took the chance. Rashford made his career like that as well, let's not forget, when Martial was injured. Can he make something out of Mason Mount? That's a question as well. He wanted Mason Mount. Can Erik Ten Hag make something out of Mason Mount? Can he improve him as a player? What can he make? How can he make him a better player? These are the questions that we should be asking. The football doesn't change when the players come in. The routines that he was on about last season, he said, we can't have the routines because we don't have the same centre-back. This is why, right? As much as I'm very upset that we lost to Liverpool, this is why I'm giving till game week 15. Let's actually sit back and watch the routines. Let's actually see. Because De Ligt and everybody else, all of those players, against Liverpool, they didn't play together before. Do you know what I'm saying? They've not had 4 or 5 games together. So I'm going to give them time. I'm going to give them till game week 15. And I predict that he's going to get this awfully wrong. Because against Liverpool, knowing that he should play counter-attack, he tried to play machine for machine. 3-1-6. And this is the issue that I have with Ten Hag fans. You lie, or you try and throw sand in our eyes. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. There is no explanation that you guys actually don't break down the football, whereas we do. You're telling me that there's 4-2-4 on the pitch, but it's not. It's a 3-1-6. We are watching. Are we watching? The fact, the maddest thing is, the fact that we're confused about what formation the manager's playing speaks volumes. That alone speaks volumes, bro. We're confused about who's where, what's where. Also, Marcus Rashford, you know, as much as I'm on his case, you're on his case, fans are on his case, but let's be honest, yeah? Maybe, just maybe, Marcus is doing what the manager's telling him to do. Maybe. Because why else is the manager playing him every week? Ask yourself this question. I like to dissect things deeper. You know me. You guys know me. Maybe, just maybe, Marcus Rashford is being instructed to do what he's doing, and that's why he's getting played so much. And funnily enough, last season, I did see Erik Ten Hag instruct Marcus Rashford to do some of the things that you guys get frustrated about and I get frustrated about. I swear to God, I've done that. I've even made videos and posted it on Twitter. I've posted it on Twitter. Erik Ten Hag asking Marcus Rashford to stay up and not track back, to pass it back when he has the ball and recycle the ball instead of going direct. All of these things I've made videos of and put it on Twitter. So why else would he be playing Bruno week in, week out, Rashford week in, week out? Funnily enough, look at it this way, people. Like, I'm going layers and layers deep. Funnily enough, Ahmad does a lot of things that we like, but he doesn't play Ahmad so much. Marcus does a lot of things we don't like. He plays Marcus so much. It has to be instructional. Because what does Ahmad do? Go direct, take a player on, try and square the ball, try and get into the final third, you know, with commitment. You know, try and taking two players on and just trying to progress the ball positively, not negatively. And he doesn't play him week in, week out. How mad is that? Actually deep it. Whereas Rashford recycles the ball so much, acres of space in front of him, doesn't run into it, really never tries to take a player on, and sometimes when he does, he fails anyway. So what does that tell you? Same with Garnacho. He cuts back. Whereas Ahmad tries to go down the byline, tries to go, you know, past the player, doesn't really do a lot of cutbacks here and there. He mixes it up a lot. And the fact that he's like almost given up on his stepson Anthony, that's mad. That is crazy. 100 million plus Mazraoui to apparently help him. What? Have I got idiot written on my forehead? Have I? Have you? Like, this is a load of shit. 100 million, mate. He did an interview with Fabrizio Romano to try and come to Manchester United. He was begging. Free Anthony, I remember, was the hashtag. Funnily enough, he's come to Manchester United and he needs to be freed again. Do you know what I mean? Bro, is there any player he's ever bought that's not been injured or that's not been up to level? That's mad. Now Manuel Ugarte needs 4 weeks. No, ladies and gentlemen, a professional footballer needs around roughly a week and a half to get ready to play games. And then you have a couple games, you're ready. 4 games, 3-4 games, you're ready. You don't need a month, bro. I promise you don't need 4 weeks. This is cap. I'm speaking to professional footballers who are telling me, bro, I need like a week and a half, bro. A week and a half and I'm sharp. Like, pre-season, I'm already training. Like, Ugate's been training, bro. What is he on about? No, he's capping. He's lying. He's taking us for fools. I know. You know. To professional footballers, they're not freaking dossers, bro. They don't sit on the sofa with feet up eating pizzas and freaking kebabs. No, they don't. They are training. They're keeping a level. They, you know, sign for a club. They hit the ground with training. Heavy. A week and a bit. Boom. A couple of behind-the-scene games. Boom. What's all this 4-5? I'm not Harry Potter. Bro, you are not Harry Potter. You're a football manager. Manage. Do you know what I'm saying? Graft. Some of the shit he says is nothing to do even with the club at times. It's just like rambling. Bare waffle. So, the truth will rise always, and it's going to make people uncomfortable. I won't stop. Because these Ten Hag inners, they're flapping like fish out the water. Fish out the water. I told you, they're struggling for oxygen, and the suffocation will continue. It will continue. What is Luke Shaw going to do different, bro? Can't cry over players who are injured that you don't want anyways. You don't want Lindelof. You don't want to see Luke Shaw on the pitch, bro. Like, the hell? The biggest issue, one of the biggest mistakes that we made is not signing Ivan Toney. And I will stay on this hill. We should have signed Ivan. Throw the money at him, bro. We needed a 9. A top 9, bro. Ivan has the potential to be a gunman. Do you know what I'm saying? Ivan Toney is the player we should have bought, and we didn't. And it kills me. Xerxes, bro. He's good and that, you know, I'm having patience for him. But bro, Ivan, bro. Gunner. Drippy. Bombastic. Kalas. Headshot. Dead. Ivan Toney, mate. That's what we should have got. Vibes. Old Trafford, Stratford End. You know what I'm saying? Craziness. What we got now, bro? Rashford and Ivan linking up. Got fuck all now, bro. Got fuck all. We got Crash Bandicoot football, bro. Like, I remember last season saying, is this manager setting us back? Because the team is good enough, bro. And even the defenders, funnily enough, guess what? The defenders need individual brilliance to stop goals from happening. AKA Harry Maguire. You know, poked the ball. Was a Fulham game. Like, the defenders need to have miraculous moments. Like Martinez sliding against Liverpool so that it's not 4-0. And the pressure is getting more and more. The feeling is getting worse and worse because the fact is we had a lot of expectation and he's fucked it. He's absolutely fumbled it. People have got to the point now, yeah, where they're just like Marcel and these guys, the Ten Haggeners, they're just swinging, eyes closed like this. Just saying whatever they can. Marcel said the 4-2-4 is done by Ineos. You must be having a fucking laugh, mate. 4-2-4 done by Ineos. They said we're working with the manager. We're going to support him. They brought in 2 freaking first-team managers to be assistants, bro. What? If Ineos needs to pick up the formation and the starting lineup, then what are you there for? What are you saying? These inners, man. What? Bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I might go crazy, bro, listening to these guys. People are saying Bruno Fernandes in big 2024, you know. What? Should have sold him and put a book in for a freaking, throw the book for Cole Palmer, bro. That's what we should have done. Or a player like that, or Kudus or someone like that, man. No wonder, yeah, Rance freaking says he don't like ballers, because he doesn't. He doesn't. Ugarte is going to come in and do nothing different, bro. He's not Superman, bro. He's not Superman. The players are not bad players, bro. We don't actually have bad players, bro. Like, we've got some really good players in the starting 11, bro. Deadly honest, bro. You're just frustrated with Marcus because you're expecting so much from him, and I hear it. But if you change the system, play to the player's strengths, you can survive, you can stay afloat. This was the first hole in the ship, Liverpool and Brighton. The first hole in the ship. Not 2, 1 big hole in the ship. This guy is already sinking in game week 3. He's now got to recoup the 2 losses, meaning he's now got to chuck water out the boat. I'm not saying the ship has sunk this season. I'm not saying this season has sunk. I'm saying there's big holes in the season already. Game week 3, bro. He's got to start chucking water out the boat now, as also try and stay afloat. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard it is keeping a boat afloat while water's coming in? That season, shots galore, mate. We faced more shots than a fucking porn star, mate. Our freaking net got shagged more times than freaking Sarah Jane, bruv. It's fucking shocking, mate. Absolutely madness. Anyways, On a side note, people, don't get electric cars. Don't get hybrid, plug-in hybrids, none of that, because just to show you, yeah, I've got my charger there. I'm charging, what does it say? 1 hour 30 minutes, bro, to charge this car, bro. This is sick. This is sick, bro. This is sick. And then I went to one charging station, it didn't work. Now I had to come to another charging point. Don't get electric cars. I want to say a huge thank you, yeah, to all of you, like the subscribers. Listen, if you're here, if you like the video, if you comment, it just helps, and I actually love, yeah, sitting there like a weirdo reading all the comments. I didn't used to. While I was in the United stand, yeah, I got off reading comments because it was that place is so toxic. I was so alone. But I actually feel like I know some of you. Like when I see someone who's commented before, I start like, oh, I know him. He's commented before. Like what I want to do with this channel, with my channel, yeah, is like, you're not my subscribers, like you're my friends. That's how I want to be. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you like you're my people. Like hopefully if I ever meet some of you in real life, that you can just come up to me and say, oh, I'm that guy. I comment, and that's the community that I want to be part of, and I want to create. So some of you already know, you have my numbers, some of you have you're in my group chat. I made a specific group chat for members only. So if you become a member, you get to join the group chat. There's just a little gift, the token from me. Members, I've been to eat Nando's with the members of the channel and stuff like that. I just love it. I absolutely love it, and I'm so humble and so humbled and so appreciative of what you guys do. So if you're here, if you've listened this far, hand on heart, I love you. Thank you so much. Drop me a comment, whatever you want to comment. Just nice. I'll try and reply to all of them. Like the video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It's the same, Planet Flowers. And drop me a message on Instagram, because Instagram messages I can check a lot more. So if you want to ever have a conversation with me, whatever, listen, I'm just like you. So I will have a conversation with you. I have a conversation with many people on Instagram. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Take care. Peace.